Today I'm here to talk that I was wrong. I made a video talking that I had a math test that the content, the subject didn't had any useful in the life and the professional life and I would never use that math and I was wrong. I found a use for this math and is a meaningful use, a useful that I will have in my life and I found it because I'm studying about it and it is AI coding and technology in general. I the matrices that it was the content of my test is very important in artificial intelligence and this is matrices. This is matrices and have this other. I'm studying about it. I don't know exactly how I will use matrices applied to AI and Bitcoin also have matrices, but I made a search and I will talk about this search and study deep about the matrices applied to AI. Talking what I know is matrices the base of neural networks, that is the base of AI. And the matrices is a systematically, universally used to armazen, to storage data and have very uses in technology. I will talk about the real life applications that matrices have. Matrices are the silent workhorses of modern technology, powering everything from Netflix recommendations to self-driving cars. Let's break down their critical roles across coding, AI, and computer science with concrete examples and technical insights. The matrices have a series of real-life applications. I found 8 or I found 7 in my search. I made a search to make this video and I will talk about how more widely. Computer graphics and gaming matrices are the backbone of 2D and 3D transformations and rendering. Matrices have widely used on this kind of thing in 3D transformations, rotation, scaling, translation, indeed have a using rotating 3D objects by 0 degrees around the z-axis. Then matrices have they use rotating a 3D objects in games. GPU optimization matrix operations are parallelized one GPUs for real-time rendering. Example, Unreal Engine. Have the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Matrices enable neural networks to process data at scale. The matrices are used in Netflix recommendation system. Data science and the big data. Matrices structure and analyze massive data sets. Recommendation systems and the matrix factorization decomposing to latent factors used by Netflix and Spotify. Have the robotical and the computer vision. Have the cryptography and security. Computational efficiency. The matrix exploit hardware parallelism for speed, GPU acceleration. Libraries like BLS, NVIDIA and the Tensor Cores optimize matrix applications. And the why matrices dominate tech. Efficiency, batch operations, processing 1000 images at once. Abstraction, simplify complex systems. Neural networks equal staked matrices. And the universality, represent any linear relationship in data. Key tools and the libraries. NumPy, matrix operations in Python, TensorFlow, PyTorch, GPU accelerated tensors for AI, OpenCV, computer vision matrices, Agent C++, high performance linear algebra. Final thoughts. Matrices are the universal language of data and computation, whether you're training GPT-4, rendering Fortnite, or encrypting messages, matrices are at the core. To master them, one code daily, implementing algorithms from scratch, to visualize use tools like MATLAB or Python's matplots. 3. Specialize. Dive into AI graphics or cryptography based on your passion. This was a search that I made on DeepSeek. I need to go deep and further in matrices and math. I applied it to AI, coding, and technology. I didn't know that mathematics is so important to learn coding, programming, AI, and this area, computer science in general. I will catch every subject in my math that I have at school and physics also, and make a plan to study everything that have relation with AI and Bitcoin and coding. To study also to school and to AI and Bitcoin coding in general. I was wrong about that. Matrices don't have real life applications, and I wouldn't use it in my life. Then I realized that I needed to understand it, and maybe everything, maybe not everything that I learned at school is useless for my life. I knew it and know and now I'm understanding better it that some things at school I learned and learn for nothing that don't have real a real practical use in my life, and I want to use and have things that have a useful in my life. I know that everything that I learn have a useful in specific areas like physics, in engineering, and aircraft, and mathematics also in engineering, architecture, and everything. But chemistry don't have a deep relation with computer science and this kind of area. I don't have a relation with the chemistry industry in aerospace, spacecraft like in NASA, SpaceX, but it's cool to understand these areas to connecting the dots, like Steve Jobs said, but study what will go deep in what I need to use in my life in the day by day, and make my career, and go further into a one specific topic is very meaningful. I needed to be specialist in one topic and a generalist in very topics, because now the words need it. I'm also studying about entrepreneurship, and I already talked about it. But this video was more about that I was wrong. My matrices have real life applications, and I will study about it, and I'm always having the humility and knowing that I can be wrong, I can have mistakes, and it's okay. I was wrong, and now I know that I was wrong. I'm improving, I'm learning from my mistakes, and it's okay, it's the life. I have books that I will, mm, that are books that teach the mathematics to AI, but I will catch my school books, see what I needed to learn, and study on both to school, to AI code, and Bitcoin. I hope you liked it. Thank you for your attention. Bye.